Enjoy, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay. You make up your mind yet, buddy?
More or less. Is the orange juice freshly squeezed?
Yeah, by machine in Tampa about 2 weeks ago.
I'll have breakfast platter number 2, scrambled, and a glass of milk.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, operator? I want this to be collect and person to Mr. Ron Washington. Me? Just tell him Marty. Yeah. Hey, Mr. Washington, it's me. Yeah, everything's cool on this end. She's still here.
Hi, Mom.
Well, good morning. Did you sleep well?
Yeah, pretty well, I guess.
You know, I was a little worried about your decision not to join us for dinner last night.
Oh, I'm sorry. There's just still times when I feel as if someone has pulled a plug and drained all my energy.
Well, if that ever happens again, please try to join us anyway. Because, you know, we understand. We don't expect you to pretend anything.
What would I be pretending?
Well, nothing. But don't feel that you have to be totally sociable, that's all.
Okay, I'll try.
Good. I don't know if you heard about this when you were in the hospital yesterday, but look. We made the Chronicle. Maternity delivered 3 sets of twins born on the same day. It's a county record, maybe even a state one. Isn't it amazing?
Yeah.
I talked to Dorothy Long, who's head nurse on OB, and she said that there were so many television cameras and reporters up there, they couldn't get their work done. So she called Lester Lewis and got his permission to throw them all out. Oh, I can't imagine having twins. I mean, 1 at a time was plenty for me. Lori, are you all right?
No. Mom, I have got to talk to you about the night that man attacked me.
Don't you think you should talk about it with Ben?
No, I can't talk to Ben. It has to be you.
Okay.
Okay, now, he threw me down and he grabbed me, and I know that I called out to Jesus. But then I blacked out and I don't remember anything else. Mom, did he rape me?
No, Lori, no. We have been over and over this. He didn't rape you. Ben got to you in time.
How can all of you be so sure? I mean, I was all bruised and he ripped my clothes off.
Because medically it was proven that he didn't. Honey, they ran tests. He didn't. Now, why do you keep thinking that he did?
Yeah, sure. No problem, Ron. Yeah, thanks.
What are you trying to do, get me into trouble or something?
What do you mean?
Oh, my boss thought you skipped out on me. Huh. Lucky for me you didn't. I would have had to pay for your breakfast.
Hey, skip out on someone as pretty as you?
Yeah, right. Miss America's got nothing on me. Do you want anything else?
How about telling me a little about yourself?
Well, let me see. I'm really a midget wearing lifts. I have a PhD in psychology, and I have a black belt in karate. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Hey, I didn't mean anything by it. A guy's new in town, he don't know anybody. I guess someone like you don't know what it's like to worry about being lonely.
Yeah, maybe. Look, I get, wisecracks from customers all day long, and I just throw them back without thinking about it. I didn't mean nothing, okay?
Sure, I understand. Hey, I had a job sort of like this once. I know how tough it can be. Long hours, too, I bet.
Oh, boy, you get your money back on that one.
So, just when do you work?
When don't I work is more like it. I've been here less than a month, and already I have seniority.
No kidding. Why's that?
Because, King Kong runs this joint, and I'm the only one that can put up with him.
And, when you're not working, what do you do?
Mostly I put my feet up.
I believe it. Where?
Oh, down at the... Why? What do you want to know for?
I don't know. I thought I might look you up sometime. Maybe take you out for a night on the town.
I don't think so. As a matter of fact, I think I had you pegged right from the start. I hope you don't need anything else here, because I'm not coming within 10 feet of this table, okay? Here, have a terrific day.
Do you have a reason for thinking that man raped you, Lori?
No. I guess that it's just that, I can't seem to make the connection between what I'm feeling emotionally and what everyone keeps telling me.
It's not just that we've told you that, Lori. It's the medical truth.
Yeah, of course.
Good morning. I trust that everything's right with the world.
Yeah, what could be wrong, right? So, what do you want for breakfast?
Well, I'm afraid I only have time for cereal and coffee. I have therapy this morning.
Well, I'm glad you're finally finding time in your schedule for it.
Hey, now I've only missed a few sessions here and there.
I think I would say that you've only made a few sessions here and there. Jack Egan prescribed 2 visits a week, remember? I mean, would you like your patients ignoring advice the way you do?
Okay. Made your point.
Here you go, Ben.
Thanks, honey.
So what time do you have to be there?
About a half an hour.
So what does your therapist say about your progress?
Well, we're both very optimistic.
Ben, you must look back on that night with as much pain as I do. I mean, both of our futures have changed so now since it happened.
Well, not really. I mean, mine's just been redirected slightly, and yours... Well, yours has only been delayed a little. That's the truth, Lori.
Yeah, that's what I keep hearing today, the truth.
Well, Lori, do you have anything planned for today?
Just my usual walk this morning, I guess.
And later?
I don't know.
Would you like to join me for lunch?
Mom, if you don't mind, I think I'll see if Mary Ann can go to lunch. I have something I have to tell her.
What'd you do, run out of places to hide?
What do you mean?
How much longer were you going to go on trying to avoid me?
I wasn't avoiding you.
Oh, you weren't. Well, let me rephrase it. When were you going to get around to telling me what happened here while I was off in Chicago?
I don't know.
I didn't hear that.
I
What?
don't know.
Well, maybe you can find it in yourself to tell me what happened now, huh?
Sounds like you're pretty well informed already.
Would you tell me, Russ? Please. I set up an appointment with an associate of mine because you were coming to me crying out for a little bit of success, and against my better judgment, I let you get your hands a little dirty. But I insist on certain limits. I set up some parameters. And I come back, and what do I find? A man's been shot to death.
Now what you think, Vince? He's the one. Blue Nobles is the one that attacked Lori.
Lori?
I couldn't just stand around and let him get away with it. So when Ron said that he wanted him dead, I volunteer.
Well, that was your first
I
mistake.
insisted. I don't know what I was thinking, Vince, but I swear to you, I swear that when I found him and I had that gun in my hand, I couldn't do it. I am not a murderer.
Yeah, well, a man is dead, nonetheless.
I let my guard down. I put the gun down for a second. He came at me and he grabbed the gun. We started a fight. The gun went off.
This is obviously not the version that Ron Washington has.
No.
Yeah, the man thinks you are some dangerous dude, Russ.
Yeah, I know.
Yes, and don't you give him a hint otherwise. Never.
To give me a little credit, all right?
I'm going to give you nothing. The only good that came out of this is that you've unwittingly bought yourself some respect. Now, don't you lose it. You keep your mouth shut.
That's what I wanted. Ron Washington's respect.
I wouldn't snare at it. He's a dangerous man, and his respect is hard to win. It might make things a little safer for you anyhow, for a while. Yes, safer.
That's part of what got me into all this.
I don't follow. What are you talking about?
I found out about all your guidelines that you set to keep me safe, so I wouldn't get into trouble. I didn't particularly like him too much, so like an idiot, I just ignored him.
Yeah, and one thing led to another. Well, now that you know what it was that I was trying to prevent, boy, maybe you will start to trust me again, huh?
Yeah, Vince, that's all fine and well, but I can't take this anymore. I gotta get out.
Out. You want out? I never wanted you in the first place.
Okay, you were right. You want me on my knees? Fine. If that's what it'll take, I'll do it.
Tell me, Russ, did you think I was using some kind of scare tactics when I told you this is one organization you never get out of?
No.
Well, then, in that case, your request to get out is just a little bit ridiculous, isn't it?
But you're the prince. You make the rules.
Wrong. I follow them. You've been around me that long, and you haven't learned that? The rules are more strict for me than for anyone else.
But Vince, you have power.
Only to be used in a certain way. The minute I stop playing by the rules, neither does anyone else. Now, that would be very dangerous for me. I'm as trapped as you are. You've only seen the power, and you've never seen the control that goes behind it. Well, you're going to pay for that bit of immaturity for the rest of your days, my friend. There is absolutely nothing I can do for you. I'm sorry. Now, the guidelines I set up for you are obviously gone, but it is possible that I can still offer you some small measure of protection. Take it this time.
Yeah, well, right.
Now, part of that protection is going to be our keeping check on our mutual friend, Mr. Washington.
Well, now how am I supposed to do that? Well, you just said so yourself that I'm no match for him.
Listen to me, will you? I only need you to keep your ears and your eyes open because I've got good reason to believe that he's been skimming off the top of both the prostitution and the drug operations.
Mick, wait, you want to keep me safe. If he finds out what I'm doing, he wouldn't think twice about killing
Well, then
me.
you don't let him.
Vince.
No, this time I don't give you any choice, Russ.
You really should oil that, you know.
Mother,
Good morning.
I was hoping you'd still be asleep.
So I gathered. Have a nice evening.
Yes, very nice, yes. Thank you.
Yeah. I don't suppose you'd care to tell me where you spent it.
King's Arms.
With Gil Prescott, no doubt.
Yes, I did. Look, I hope this isn't going to turn into some sort of confrontation, but I'm an adult now. I'm on my own. I would really appreciate it if my decisions went unquestioned.
Well, of course you would, dear. Are you really expecting an argument from me?
Well, no, but, yes, I guess I was.
Well, sorry to disappoint you. As a matter of fact, I agree.
Just when you think you got your mother figured out.
However,
Uh-oh.
I would like to use this as a springboard to go into another topic.
Oh?
Yes. You see, I have decided to get an apartment on my own.
You're moving out?
That's a general idea, dear.
But why? You're not happy here?
Of course I am. It's been lovely, but look at incidents like last night. Why shouldn't you entertain in your own home? I'm in the way.
Am I complaining?
No, you're not. But how many times are you going to keep wanting to run to the King's Arms Hotel?
Look, that's my problem. I can take care of that. I like having you here.
Well, it isn't only for your sake that I'm doing it, Amber. I want my privacy too, you know. Besides, where do you expect me to entertain any men that might be in my future?
Well, I better get dressed and get out there while the sun is still shining.
Well, I don't think you have to worry about it disappearing on you. There's not a cloud in the sky.
Listen, I'll get these. I'll take care of them when I get back.
Thank you.
Ben, would you mind at all if I dropped in at the clinic later on?
Why, no, that would be very nice. I'm sure everyone would love to see you.
Okay, maybe I will then.
Okay.
Okay, I'll talk to you later.
Wait, what about my goodbye kiss?
Oh.
You know, I think things are really going to start getting better for us now. You'll see.
I'll talk to you later.
Oops. Bye, honey. I'll see you later.
Hey, Mom.
Say, what are you still doing here? You've got an appointment for physical therapy, remember?
Terry, you were talking with Lori for a while before I came down.
Yeah.
Did she... Well, I don't know. Did she seem strange to you? Like maybe she's not telling us something?
Yep.
Do you have any idea what it might be?
I think I do. She's still convinced that she was raped that night.
What?
I can't figure it out. She has brought this up before, and we have both told her that it was clinically impossible. But I think she feels that we're just shielding her from the truth.
Well, that's ridiculous.
To you and me. But obviously, we're not getting very far in asking her to be rational about it. Something is causing her to believe that it really happened. Now, until we find out what that is, she's not going to think otherwise.
Men that might be in your future?
Oh, is that so implausible? Oh. Contrary to what I'm sure you believe, your looks and charms were inherited, dear.
I'm not arguing any of that. You just took me a little bit by surprise, that's all. In fact, you have my wholehearted approval.
Oh, thank you. I don't think I could have taken another breath without it.
Are we talking about someone in particular here? Or are we speaking in vague generalities?
Well, as a matter of fact, we're not.
Oh.
It's no secret that I've been friendly with Lee Carruthers.
Lee Carruthers. The politician who never seems to be able to get himself elected to anything.
Oh, don't be cruel, Amber.
Just kidding. Just kidding. And, just how friendly is friendly?
Well, let's just leave it at that.
Does it exclude other men?
Possibly.
Will it exclude Dad?
Oh, Amber.
It's a reasonable question.
And what if it didn't? Would that be so horrible?
You really want me to answer that?
What are you so afraid of?
Look, it has taken us this long to recover from what he did. I don't want to hand him our lives all neatly put back together for him to take the pleasure of ripping apart again.
But you don't know that's what would happen.
Oh, it's a pretty good guess.
Oh, Amber, he's your father. Can't you make some concessions for what he meant to us? For what he gave you?
He took away a lot more than he gave. Go ahead. Make all the concessions you want. Surprised you can, though. He hurt you more than he hurt us.
Why do you have me defending him? I am very well aware of what I felt and what I am feeling. I don't know what my position about seeing your father is. But I do wish you were mature enough to see that this is not just a black and white issue, though.
I think it would be wise to just not discuss it anymore.
Good morning, everyone. Oh, a little excessive for this time of day, even by your standards, wouldn't you say, Amber?
Good morning, Stacy.
Morning, Mom. Did I miss the fireworks, or are they yet to come?
Probably both.
Maybe I should just come back later.
Oh, no. I want you to stay. You're the one who's responsible for this mess anyway. You're the one who wants to drag Daddy back into our lives again. Well, take a look around you, Stacy. It's happening all over. One more time. Daddy's coming back into our lives, and he's telling the same lies, and he's using you as a willing dupe.
That is enough, Amber.
That's all right, Mom. Her saying it doesn't mean it's true. You're wrong, Amber. Very wrong. This is one thing you're not going to have your way in. If I want to see Dad again, that's my business. I'd suggest you mind your own.